Heyo, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to the Punk Rock Review. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna talk about Punk Rock Bowling 2025. All right, so I need to shave really bad. Clearly, right? It is what it is. What we're gonna do here today is we're gonna talk about some of the bands that we're the most excited to see at Punk Rock Bowling 2025. This is my first year going to the festival. It's also something that I'm really proud of is that there is 3 bands associated with my label, 31 Records, playing this festival. I don't know how I got to be this lucky of a dude, right? Now, these aren't bands that I'm in. They're just bands on my label, right, that I put records out with. That's it. Nothing, Pete, I go live every single Wednesday night. So this is just an extra little thing we're doing today. But I go Sunday, Wednesday, Friday night at 8:30 every week. Unless I'm out of town. Like, I won't be doing it when I'm in Punk Rock Bowling. But other than that, yeah. So we do live streams every week, 3 times a week to listen to music and hang out with the homies and stuff. But yeah, there's 3 bands associated with my label. There is Before Dawn, featuring members of Cliff 45, Mad Sin, and the Almighty Templars. All right, that band is amazing. They got an EP out with me called Shattered. It is a 5-song EP on a 12-inch piece of vinyl, single-sided. It's like $20. Check it out on my Bandcamp if you want to. Also, the very first piece of vinyl that I ever had anything to do with, now I'm just a partner with this one, it is Dylan Disaster and the Revelry. Their album is called All Roads. It is on my label, 31 Records. Again, on my Bandcamp if you want to check that out. Before Dawn is like death rock, more so in the vein of Bauhaus, Christian Death, Susie and the Banshees type stuff. Just real dark, droney, reverby guitar. Sounds like it's straight out the Lost Boys. I really enjoy it. It's funny, too, because I didn't know much about that style of music until I started listening to these guys because they sent me their demo and was like, hey, check this out. And, looking for some label activity. And I was just like, dude, this is crazy. And then Dylan Disaster and Revelry, they're much more on the Far From Finished meets Bouncing Souls meets Gaslight Anthem, like Americana punk rock and roll type stuff. Love Dylan Disaster. And their album was engineered by Pete from the Bouncing Souls. Those guys are playing club shows, right? On Saturday, Bullshit Detector's playing the main stage. Now, you guys know that they're like, those are the homies, dude. I've put out 4, going on 5 releases. We got a CD that just shipped, so we'll have that soon with that band on my label. So they're like the home team, man. They're my dogs, man. I would do anything for that band. So all 3 of those bands are playing Punk Rock Bowling this year, and it's really cool. Dude, Dylan Disaster and Revelry is a great band. You'd probably really like them. All right. I saw something a second ago that I didn't know was on here that is so badass. Okay, so check it out. So as we're talking about all the bands that are playing, dude, I wish I could see the Bouncing Souls like outside of the fest stuff. I love that band. They're one of my all-time favorites. Let's see here. Oh, crud. Sorry, give me just 1 second. I completely forgot to do something. Crap. Sorry, 1 second. Also, please, if you're watching this, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, comment on the stream would be a lot of help. All that stuff matters more than you think it does. There we go. I almost forgot to put all my keywords and stuff in because it doesn't do it whenever we're doing the live streams and stuff. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Maybe because I'm using software outside of YouTube. Probably. I'm not particularly great at this stuff, if I'm honest with you. Like the technology side of all of it. Though if I could only spell, that'd be nice. Boy, I tell you what. All right. Bingo, bango. There we go. Okay. Boom. And... Oop, wrong one. There we go. There we go. All right. So we got a bunch of bands playing. What's up, Shane? Power Trip's playing. Yeah, dude. This is a crazy lineup, dude. Honestly, the more that I look at it, the more I like it. When I first was made aware of the lineup, there was probably like 15 bands that I was like super psyched about. As time has gone by and I've gotten to learn some more about some of these other bands, some of the newer bands, and then I've also seen the club shows and stuff, it's just gotten I don't think I've ever been as excited as I am to go see this. Plus, look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just as excited that Bullshit Detector's playing as I am that I get to go be filming this stuff. So, I'm really excited for the homies, and I'm very, very proud of Before Dawn and Dylan Disaster and the Revelry, Bullshit Detector. Like, these are my friends, so like I care about these guys. So the fact that they get these opportunities is just, I mean, that's so badass, dude. All right, so I got the chat pulled up so I can talk to you crazy people. Okay, who's left in leftover crack? You know, I don't know who's playing with them anymore, but I'm filming it, so who cares? Hey, did anybody see the footage I put up from 30 Foot Fall? Do you see the new quality of footage I'm getting now? I got this new camera and this new lens, and it's amazing. There's a band called Chaser out of California. I just filmed them too. They're going to go up tomorrow. All right, I'm going to pull up this stuff over here. Okay, so let's see. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's so strange that it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday to me. I keep feeling like it should be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I think Labor Day's involved. Anyways, whatever. It's just me being weird. Okay, so Saturday, here's the lineup. We've got Revolt Chicks, Terror Attack, Shitfire, Bullshit Detector. Dude, how cool is that? Oh, that's so dope. Maid of Ace, Civic, Upchuck, Lambrini Girls, Youth Brigade, Cockney Rejects, The Bouncing Souls, The Addicts, Power Trip, and The Almighty Cockspar. So, here's the deal. Saturday is the day. Saturday is the day that I'm probably the most excited about because 3 of my favorite bands are playing. Like, literally, Bullshit Detector is probably my favorite Texas band right now. My all-time favorite Texas band is no longer playing, but it's sort of Generation Exit's essentially, Born to Lose 2.0, and I love those dudes. So, like, so it's like a coin toss between those guys. Also, Liberty and Justice. There's a lot of good music coming out of Texas right now. But they're one of my favorite bands, just hands down. Like, not even in Texas, just in general, right? Bouncing Souls are like an all-time, probably top 5 for me. Cockspar is top. No, Bouncing Souls is probably somewhere in a 6 or 7. But Cockspar, I think, would be number 5. It'd be like Rancid, Woman Army, Born to Lose, Cockspar. So yeah, like my 4th favorite band of all time. Bouncing Souls is probably either 5 or 6. So I get to see 2 of my like all-time top favorite bands. Period. The end, and then probably the best band I've heard in the past 10 years. Maybe somewhere in the 1 or 2 of those. Like there's only a few bands that I listen to as much as Bullshit Detector that are modern. That would be Liberty and Justice, Bullshit Detector. Who else do I like that's modern? Most of them are all the homies out of Texas. Oh, Slugger I really listen to a lot. But I mean, Bullshit Detector and Liberty and Justice have a fair bit of material out, so I really like to listen to those bands kind of in tandem. Also, they have intersecting members, so it's easy for me to listen to those guys. Concrete Elite's really, really good. I haven't seen those guys as much as I've seen the other bands, though, and I don't know them as well personally yet. I'm getting there. What else is modern that I really, really like? I mean, honestly, put myself in the spot like this is stupid because there's a ton of bands. But let's see here. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm going to try to actually make a top 10 list and see if this makes any sense to anybody. All right, so we got those on Saturday. Oh, this is going to irritate people probably with my list. Okay, so Sunday we've got Death Tape, Head Cut, Billy Bats and the Maidmen, Jin and the Degenerates, which I love that name. Nabro, Co-Defendants, great band. Spiritual Cramp. Laura Jane Grace and the Mississippi Medicals. I don't know much about them, but I love Laura Jane Grace. Pretty high on my list. Bad Nerves, Gang of Four, Fiddler, Frank Turner, The Interrupters, Peter Hook, and The Light. So Sunday, if I'm real honest about it, is going to be my day where I don't know, man. I need to listen to some of these bands a little bit more before I go out there and see if there's anybody I want to check out. Like, I don't know really much about Headcut or Death Tape, Billy Bats. So if they're like good bands, I want to film at least some of their stuff, get some photos. But I know for a fact that I want to see Laura Jane Grace play, like pretty bad actually. Let's see here. I got that song from that band Avilda stuck in my head. Alright, let's see here. So on Monday we've got the Riflemen, Go Bold, Babe Haven, Bad Waitress, the Barstool Preachers, Angel Dust, Riverboat Gamblers, Pie Tasters, Leftover Crack, Bridge City Sinners, Amigo the Devil, Flag, The Damned, Social D. Ooh, Monday's pretty nice too. My goodness. All right. This is getting a little harder than I thought it might be. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Let me see if I can figure this out. What's my kid doing? All right. People may not agree with this, but Interrupters are pretty high on my list because I like their music for one. But my wife, her first show ever was Interrupters, and so I know she wants me to go film this. And my daughter loves the Interrupters, so that's a pretty high one for me. Let's see. Laura Jane Grace is pretty high up there for me. I'm not really too big into Peter Hook, but I think I might want to see that, but I don't think it would be a top 10, like gotta be there. Let's see. Social Distortion's pretty important. Flag's pretty high on the list, actually. Let's see. Ooh, the Riverboat Gamblers are probably on my list. Let's see here. What are y'all talking about? Flag is basically Descendants and Black Flag with Keith Morris. Correct, which is why I want to see them. Pete says some of them. What's up, Rusty? Dude, Interrupters are always great, man. I don't care what anybody says. They're really, really good. Pete says some modern bands that he digs is Heart Attack Man, The Dirty Nil, Idols, Turnstile, Sports Team, Fiddler, and dozens. But yeah, I don't like any of those bands, if I'm honest with you. Where do Crumb Bums rank on my Texas bands? Oof. I did a whole video on that. I can't remember exactly where I put them, but they're in my top 10. Crumb Bums are one of the first really good street punk bands that I ever heard, and it was amazing that they were from Texas. They were basically our Casualties. Yeah, Bouncing Souls are a great band to see live. That is absolutely true there, Beard King Picker. Also, hello, how are you? Andrew, what's up? Ignorant, how you doing, bro? Let's see. Dude, 30-Foot Fall, that footage came out so good, dude. I'm so proud of that stuff. I'm so happy with the camera that I got. Interrupters is a good band, dude. Leftover Crack with Brad Logan and Alec Bailey was the sickest concert. Dude, Brad Logan's so dope. Let's see. Is Lions Law out? Wait, I don't think Lions Law was ever on. Were they playing Punk Rock Bowling? They might have been. I don't know. There's so many things that are in and out. Amigo the Devil is not really my jam. The only one I recognize from Leftover Crack, I'm not even sure if it's him. It looks like Paul Miner from Death by Stereo is playing bass. No kidding, huh? Crumb Bums legit got me through some rough times in my early sober days. I was so thrilled I got to see them with Dave. Hell yeah. Shout out Andrew. Let's see. Okay. I really want to see The Damned. That's a band that I used to not like at all that I've started to like quite a bit over the last 18 months. Maybe 12 months even. I didn't used to like them very much. Okay. I think I actually have a top 10. Now, there's a ton of bands that I'm going to watch, but my ones I'm just jazzed about, I think I've got it kind of figured out. Let's see here. Okay. the 9 spot or the 8 spot, I guess, is going to be kind of hard. Let me see here. Let me make sure I'm not tripping and missing somebody. There's some really good bands. The more I look at this, the more I like this. Oh man, I don't know if I'd rather see Cockney Rejects or Youth Brigade. I mean, fortunately, I'll get to see them both. But like, if I had to choose one, I think I'd probably go Youth Brigade. I'd probably just flip a quarter, honestly, dude. I don't know which one of those bands I like more because I'm not like the diehard fan of either, but I like both bands quite a bit. And the more I do this channel, the more I don't know shit about punk rock, dude. Like, there's so many bands that I don't know anything about. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. I hope I can run into Sam and Cheshky with co-defendants and just say what's up. Pie Tasters are a good band. Bridge City Centers are good. Angel Dust I don't like, but I kind of am a little interested in watching them. Also, the Lambrini Girls they're playing on Saturday, I think. Yeah, Saturday. They're good. They're a good band. I like Lambrini Girls. So let's go with. Oh my goodness, why is this so stinking hard for me? It shouldn't be hard. I mean, if Riley was still alive and playing with Power Trip, they'd be up in like my top 3. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to go with. Okay. Yeah, okay, I got it. Okay. Okay, so. My man says, Pete says, show my age here. Saw The Damned in 1983. That is cool. Shane says, DRI was the first punkish show. Shout out to Texas for that one. Hell yeah. Oh, dude. James says, always associate crumb bums with flatlanders and complete control strap-ons. Bro, you get a Y5. Heck yeah, bro. All fantastic bands in that list that you just gave me right there. Let's see. Not to mention all the regional bands that will be really big in like 4 to 5 states but never tour outside of those, or just real big in California or just in Texas. Yeah, bro. Like Texas and California, we have our own little like weird scenes that like bands are huge here, but they may not get too far out of Texas. But it's like if they did or if they could, it would just be like, dude, I like all the artwork on this thing. My ADHD just rock and rolls sometime. The Power Trip pen. These pens are. I guess this is all just. There's no way this is real pins, is it? I can't tell. It's cool either way. Oh, I used to have so many of these. That Bouncing Souls pin. Yeah, I think these might be real pins. They're all definitely from stuff I've seen. Dude, this is going to be so cool, man. Dude, shout out to Punk Rock Bowling for like inviting me with a press pass and letting me go in and like hang out and potentially make some really good friends and like get some really good footage and photographs. I spent a lot of money on my camera, so it's like I'm really excited to go and use it and bring in some cool stuff for the people to see. Like I'm gonna go see dude, shout out to Clip 45. Shout out to Before Dawn playing a club show. Man, I'm so happy for those guys. Oh my goodness, this is so cool, man. This is so cool. It's just so cool. It's freaking cool. Y'all seen that movie where she tells him, "You're so cool." She talks to Patricia Arquette tells Christian Slater he's so cool. It used to be like my favorite movie of all time. I can't remember what it is all of a sudden. That's what I feel like this is. I feel like this is so cool. Oh, shit. Don't want to do that now. Okay. Dude, 7 Seconds Negative Approach is one that I'm a little bummed I'm missing out, but it's the same night as this Dillinger 4 Swinging Utters Dead to Me. Ain't missing that shit, bro. Man, I'm going to see if I can get in to see Dylan Disaster play their set because they were on my freaking label. I would like to be able to see them play this festival. I'm going to try. Oh, shit. I need to get a new backpack for my my camera so I can carry around it a little easier. Let's see here. My boy Jay Gagnon just told me that he can't stop listening to that Lambrini Girls album. I might have to do a deep dive on that one, bro. I'm telling you what. Let's go, dude. I like it. I like it. True Romance. Thank you, James. I appreciate that because, yes, that is exactly what I was talking about. Ignorant says, Bread and Water is an example. Their records got out of Texas, but I don't know much they actually toured outside. At least they never got close to me, and I really liked them. Oh, dude, Bread and Water was a Texas band? No wonder I heard about them so much. I didn't realize that. I was really young when they were around. Cliff 45 and Dillinger 4 are two of the all-time favorite bands ever. Hell yeah. Dude, this is so ridiculous. What a crazy. Mike McColgan and the Bomb Squad. The Return of the freaking Street Dogs. H2O. Hot Water Music. Nothington, bro. Freaking Coxbar playing the freaking club show, dude. I get to go see D4, Swinging Utters, and Dead to Me all in the same night. Woo! Woo! What is happening, bro? What is happening? Okay, so if we just include the bands that are playing the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday main stage bands, this is my top 10 list that I want to see. Yeah, I think number 10 is a tie. I can't not put this band in here, so like... Alright, at number 10, I've got the Riverboat Gamblers tied with the Cockney Rejects. I really can't figure out which one, because I know more about Riverboat Gamblers, and I've listened to them more and had their local band, and I really like seeing them play. But Cockney Rejects are the Cockney Rejects, and so as much as I don't know a ton about them, I kind of grew up and cut my teeth on bands like that, so I'd like to see them play live. I mean, those guys have to be ancient by now, right? At number 9, it's a morbid curiosity, but I want to see Leftover Crack play. I don't know what we're going to get, but I'm pretty excited, honestly. At number 8, Youth Brigade. Why would I not want to see them, right? At number 7, we've got Laura Jane Grace and the Mississippi Medicals. I want to know what this is all about. I want to see if they play any kind of Against Me songs. I want to see if they play any Laura Jane Grace's solo material. I'm very curious as to what they're going to sound like. At number 6, I've got The Damned. It's a band that I used to really just not care about. I don't know that I actively disliked them, but I didn't care about them much. And over the past year, a bunch of people from the channel have had me listen to them for one reason or another, and I've gotten to where at least the first album and maybe 2 albums I really quite like now. Just, my taste in music is weird, and I like what I like. At number 5, Flag, for the reasons mentioned earlier. It's basically the Descendants and Black Flag with Keith Moore singing. That's awesome. At number 4, The Interrupters. My wife's first show. My daughter loves The Interrupters. I like The Interrupters. They're attached to my favorite band in the whole world, Rancid, so I want to watch them play it. I'd love to film their set and get some cool footage. At number 3, The Bouncing Souls. The Bouncing Souls are one of my all-time favorite bands. I have Hopeless Romantic tattooed across my knuckles. Love the Bouncing Souls, right? I haven't seen them play in like 15 years, so I'm very excited. A little nervous. I hope they still bring it. They used to really bring the ruckus, dude. Number 2. I'm so proud of these guys, dude. Bullshit Detector. I cannot wait to see them go out there and just tear it up. I can't believe that this is... When he called me and told me, like, I had to keep my mouth shut for almost 2 weeks. Dude, you know how hard that was? I don't know how to keep my mouth shut. I talk way too much. I get way too excited. And they're my friends. I want to tell everybody. So, but Bullshit Detector is at number 2. Honestly, they're almost at number 1. I'm just so happy for those guys, dude. I can't wait to see them play at this festival. But obviously, number 1 is Coxbar. I can't wait to see Coxbar. I've never seen them play. And this is my opportunity to get to see a band that I've liked for most of my life that I've never got to see play live. So, I mean, even if it was just like, hey, pick 10 bands, you can only see those 10 bands, I would be pretty happy with this list. But the fact that I get to go see a ton of other bands that I'm not super familiar with, other bands I'm excited about, I'm kind of excited to see the Power Trip, even though Riley's not going to be playing with them, obviously. The Addicts, I'm a little intrigued by. Lambrini Girls, I'm definitely going to go watch. Let's see. Man, I don't really understand all the hype on Frank Turner, but I'll probably watch some of his set. Peter Hook and the Light, I am intrigued by. I want to go watch some of that. Co-Defendants, I'll be watching, but I've seen the Co-Defendants a few times, so that's why that weren't on my list. If I hadn't seen Co-Defendants a bunch, then I would probably have them on my list. Oh, damn. Social Distortion. That's a band that I'm so dumb. Of course, Social Distortion should be on there. Well, I'm going to watch Social Distortion, of course. I don't know that I care about Amigo the Devil and Bridge City Sinners the way everybody else does, but I'll probably film some of their set because everybody else really likes them. Angel Dust I'll be filming some of, but the early sets I'll probably just be hanging out, saying hi to people and stuff. This is going to be a crazy... I'll probably get photos and stuff with these other bands. I like taking photos. See how my camera does in that, realm of stuff. Let's see here. What do we got? What are you doing? Hold on one second, guys. What are you doing?
I texted you to ask if I could have my chicken Alfredo because I was hungry and he didn't text back.
I don't have a text from you yet. Oh, maybe I do. Well, baby, it doesn't take the stove. You warm it up in the microwave.
I know. I was going to start making eggs because they're easy to make and they're not bad for you.
Just eat your chicken Alfredo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you too. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Charlie. I didn't realize what you were doing. Here, why did I not get the text? Hold on.
Good thing you caught me before I put the butter on the pan.
I mean, whatever. I just heard the stove, and I was like, what is that? Oh, I thought you sent me a YouTube short. You did, but you also said, can I have my chicken Alfredo? Yeah. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I love you. Sorry. Dad duty comes first, guys. Okay. Let's see what we got on the. Oh man, we've got 27 people in here. Thanks, guys. That's awesome, dude. Heck yeah, bro. Broski doski. Y'all ready for tonight? We've got new music from Generation Exit, new music from Mark Lind, Ducky Boys. We've got new music from Leftover Crack, and there was one more thing. What was it? What was the other one? There was 4 bands. Oh, Puffer. Dude, new Puffer song came out. I'm very excited about that. Okay. Ignorance says, me too on Dillinger 4 told Sleepers. Wish they had more recorded, but that might water down how good they are. Nah, I mean, they could have 10 albums. I'd love them all, I'm sure. James G. Philosopher says, one punk rock moment that I thought was just insane was Jasper when he filled in for the Virus, and I saw them with Blind Society. One of my favorite shows ever. Jasper was the man in the Vigilantes. That's cool. Yeah, Hot Water Music, Shane. I can't wait to see that band. I don't know Jasper, but he seems like a cool dude based on what you're saying. Heck yeah, Rotten. PRB, bro. 25 more days. I cannot wait, dude. Virus are very underrated. Those dudes are super cool, too. I mean, you can't change nothing about the 25 years ago. Yeah. H2O is pretty awesome, Corey. You're not wrong. The bass player from H2O was on Drew Stone the other day. It was pretty cool to interact with him. He also played my favorite Shelter record, Mantra. I don't listen to Shelter, but I don't know what Drew Stone is either, so my apologies. Rusty, Social D's not really one of the bands I care about like I used to. They're good, but like I don't really care about them. So Violencia, I really wanted to see them, but I think that's the band that got Bullshit Detective their slot, and I would trade that out anytime. What's up, Fat Punker? Dun, 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 dun. Man, No Motive. I hadn't heard of that in a long time. Dude, the stream tonight's going to be awesome. We've got a fantastic lineup of stuff going. Dude, we're 200 away from 11K. Let's go. Let's see. We've got some good stuff. Marcus says Social D is boring to me. I mean, I like them, but I'm not. They're not. Rusty likes very tame punk music, so I wish I could play some music without it getting just outright copyright claimed. But oh well, it is what it is. Why does my hat always lean to this side of my head? Is it because my head's shaped stupid? Probably. Oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't have much else to talk about. In my opinion, is an amazing tone. It would be a number 1 pick. Yeah, you like very tame punk music, which is fine. But like the stuff that you like it doesn't really scratch the surface of what I look for in my punk music typically. I mean, the stuff you like is good though. I'm not saying it's not good. It's just kind of It is relaxy music. Social D is very relaxy. So it's got an amazing tone. You mean like guitar tone, or do you mean like tone and like the musical tone, like the storytelling stuff, or are you talking about like you just really like his guitar tone? I mean, I like both. I'm just asking what you were talking about, Mr. Rusty. Mr. Rusty. Oh, dude, no, for sure. When you're laying around your couch with your eyes, dude, yeah. Oh, dude, all the club shows seem like a good show. Honestly, they all look like bangers to me. If I could go to all of them, I would. That was the only problem, is that there was so much to do. I can't see all of it, you know? Is any? Oh, the guitar tone you really like? Yeah, this guitar tone's all right. Oh, the Kilograms? That's Joe Gittleman's new band? Yo, wasn't he doing Avoid One Thing? I guess they're gone. The lyrics are pretty good. I would say that like it's a little bit like what they did for punk is not overrated, but like their music and their songs are a little overrated in my opinion. Where's the Kilograms playing at? Are they playing one of the club shows? Let's see. Dude, this 7 seconds, Negative Approach, Effigy, Stalag 13, Incendiary Device. That's a ridiculous lineup. Street Dogs, The Briefs, and Beton Armee. Oh my goodness, that's so crazy. What a great lineup too. Man, I'm gonna be so tired when I get home from this. I better get me some more probably need to take more SD cards. I should take more SD cards with me. Boom, 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 boom. The club show with the Agrolites. The Kilograms. I'm gonna write them down too. Let's play them tonight. Okay. I don't want to sit here and just be bored, so I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta come back in 2.5 hours anyway, or 3 hours anyway. So I'm gonna go edit some video, get stuff ready for tomorrow. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out for a little while. Punk Rock Bowling, I believe there's still tickets available. It's gonna be a blast, man. It's coming up in like 3 weeks. So if you guys have the time and the money to go, I really think you should. This is a confirmed Coxbar's last American shows. So like if you're a fan of Coxbar and you want to see them, you have to do that now. So if you can go, I would love to see you. If you're watching this and you're out there running around and you see me out at the festival and you recognize me at all, dude, don't trip, dude. Come say hi. Yeah, I think it's cool, man. I think it's really cool that people care enough to come say hi to me. So if you want to come say hi, stop and talk to your boy for a minute. Otherwise, yeah, enjoy yourself if you go. If you don't, whatever. Come watch the footage on the channel because it'll be there. Thank you so much, everybody. Love you guys. I'm living the dream right now. So y'all take it easy. I'll see you in a couple hours, all right?